What's going on, everybody? My name's Tom Rodriguez. Today's April 28, 2013. I wanted to make this quick video, and as you can see, my wife just jumped in the video. So we just got a new camera, so we don't know how to use the timer or anything on it. But yet we wanted to cut this quick video. We've actually had some really exciting news that we've been planning for quite some time, but really it's been coming to a reality now. We've been making a decision now about it, especially because where we are in our life and what we want to do. And I want to let my wife take it over and pretty much just explain it, because I know she's really excited as well. So I want my wife Amy to take it over.
So a lot of you know Tommy started online a little over a year ago and been with Empower since July. In the meantime, have kept my full-time job. I'm a nurse, and we have talked about for quite a long time me being able to stay home, especially after our daughter was born in July. I only got to stay home with her for like 2.5 months, and then had to go back working my full-time job. Since Tommy was home and everything, we didn't have to send her to daycare, which was great. But there was always that part of me that almost like a jealousy, him being able to stay home and take care of the baby all day long, and me having to go and work. Us nurses, we like to work long shifts, so I work 12, 13, 14 hours sometimes, and there have been times where I've gone to work and come home and she's already in bed or getting ready for bed, and it feels like I don't see her for a couple days at a time. We finally made the decision that we've been talking about for a long time, and I'm going to be staying home from work and, still doing nursing, but per diem, as we like to call it in the medical field, just when I want to. Letting go of the full-time job and doing what I love more as a hobby when I feel like doing it. So
it's been an awesome feeling. A year ago when I got started online, I used to just think this was just some little internet thing. When I started with the other company, I just thought it was a quick way to make some extra money till I found a job. More did I know that a year later, would I still be here and making 10 times the income online, and at the same time helping others reach their financial goals and helping them so they can take care of their family and live their dreams. I've personally been to 3 Empower Network events. The last one was in Chicago. The one before that was in Austin. That was her first 2 events, because she did not come to the first one with me because we just had a baby prior to that event 2 months before. And she didn't want me to go to the first event. We just had a child, so it's understandable, but I knew deep down that I had to go. Everybody was telling me I had to go, and I just had to make a decision and just get there. So we fought about it, and I made a decision. I went, and since I came back, it changed my life. I decided to make a commitment to go to every event, and she went to the first event. At first, I think she thinks it was, okay, this is kind of cool. I'm seeing some stuff going around and some checks being handed out and some stuff. And she really got into it. And we made a video at that event, and she really wanted to come home and still do it. And we came home, and she really still never really got to do it. She listened to calls and stuff like that, but working so many hours also drains you, so, and plus taking care of a 9-month-old. So she wasn't 9 months then, but at the same time, still taking care of a newborn is still a lot of work by itself. However, the last event that we went to in Chicago, something really just clicked in her. She really heard some stories.
Chicago changed me.
That was her breakthrough. That first one, the first event, I don't think was a breakthrough really for her. It was just something, okay, we had a good time.
Austin opened my eyes, but Chicago completely changed the way I see things. I'm sorry, I know I cut you off, but
it's okay.
Specifically, I know I don't know if you were there or if you weren't there, if you've heard or maybe seen some videos, but Vic's up there talking, he really got to my head, and specifically when he was talking about getting rid of your plan B. Tommy's been so good for so long, and so, I can't think of the word I'm looking for, but so, certain that he was going to be so successful, and I believed him, but at that same time, I kept my job because that was my plan B. I didn't want to let that go because I thought that, you know, in the back of my head, I thought that, you know, there's a chance that this might not work. But going to Chicago and hearing them talk about getting rid of your plan B, that's exactly what I'm doing. I have been living my plan B, and now I'm ready to step it up, to dive in and do this full time, to turn all my energy that I was putting into a job and do this business with him, you know, trying to be successful ourselves, and even more successful than we have been, and helping other people be successful. I mean, just a lot of what they were saying at this event about helping others and believing in each other and all that, it just really got to me, and it's just really something I want to be a part of.
We've already been pretty successful here, and success is not about the payouts, but it's about the progress. It's about the process. It's about what you go through to get there. I mean, success it starts with pretty much just the impossible. You know, it just turns into something like the unforgettable. It's something that you just don't forget, and it's something that it does take hard work. It does take dedication. She probably won't have to work 8 hours a day on the computer at first. She might not have to. When I first got started online, I was working 20 hours a day with the other company. No training. I was on the phone day and night. I was prospecting. I didn't really enjoy what I was doing, but I thought I didn't know a way out. I didn't know. I didn't have a lot of training. And here she already has the training. She already has the support. She already has an idea of kind of what she has to do. But in this business, it's still a learning curve, guys. And I have to tell you that it still takes commitment. When people who come in here just to make money normally don't last. People who come in here to have a lifestyle are the ones who are sitting here committed and willing to do whatever it takes. They're willing to listen to the leaders. They're willing to apply the things that normally people who don't want to do because they're so comfortable doing what they're already doing, they don't want to get uncomfortable. Successful people do what other people find very uncomfortable. And that's what you have to do in this business. You have to get uncomfortable to get comfortable. And I've mentioned that in a lot of my other videos on YouTube or on my blog, wherever you're finding this video. I mean, it's done wonders for us. I mean, words can't even describe what kind of lifestyle change it's given us. And as I said, I was never an entrepreneur. I worked in warehouses. I worked on cars. I've had almost every job you can think about. And everything, it always ended with a dead-end job. It just wasn't going anywhere. I'd go there. I'd get fired. Not even really fired. Mostly quit because I was being underpaid. Or there was just no hours. And I have to tell you that the last two jobs I had prior to, my wife giving birth, I had two jobs at separate times, one for 2 months and then another one for 2.5. I got laid off of both of them. Both of these companies saying that they haven't laid off in like 3 to 5 years, so I felt confident at the time. But then next thing you know, they started laying off people. And as a man who's about to have a child on the way, it just crushed me. That the feeling of not supporting your family, like helplessness, it really will get to you. And I know some people out there who are watching my video, you might be able to relate, you might be there now. But the only difference between me and anybody that's watching this video is not necessarily the lack of knowledge, but it's the lack of will for most people. I knew that I wanted something different. I knew that I had to do something different, which is important. I can't just wish to make money. I have to actually go out and take massive action. And that's what it really has done for me. I mean, I can't tell you how many times that this company has brought, tears of joy to my eyes. And even going to the event and hearing other people who were in the Army or who were in the Navy, who like Vic, who literally, just because you see his glory now, but you really don't know his story on what he's actually been through. You don't know my story. You don't know a lot of other people's stories. You might know mine because of my videos, and you might hear of other people's stories, but if you really understand what they went through, I mean, one of Vic's stories was that there was one point when he started getting on in this online business stuff that he spent like $20,000 out of 30 that he took out from a friend for a loan. And he wasted it. He didn't earn any kind of income. There was one point where he went a while without any kind of income coming in. And to most people, that would devastate somebody. To most people, some people are going there now. But I'm telling you, there is a way out. Empower Network is not just just to help people make money. Don't get me wrong, that's what they're here for, is to change lives. But they donated last time $35,000 for the Boston tragedies that happened at the marathon recently. They donated that, and then donated about $65,000 for Habitat for Humanity. And to me, it's about giving back to the community. And we're willing to help anybody who's willing to really change their lives, who said, I'm sick of the BS. I'm sick of not having enough money. I'm sick of not going to the beach whenever I want. I'm sick of not living the lifestyle when I want. Understand that you only have one life to live, and there's no do-overs. You only get one chance to live, and you have to do something different. I mean, you're on the edge. Did you want to say something?
No, I just, I'm just agreeing with you 100%. I mean, this is just completely not just, oh, I want to make money, but this is to change our lives, and we want to help, anybody, you, to be successful in changing your life. I mean, just, if you're willing to put the work in, and, it like you said, it's a learning curve. You need to learn. It's just like how I went to school and got an education to be a nurse. This is a complete education. And if you're willing to learn and everything, and most importantly, if you believe in yourself, we can help you be just as successful as
if not more. Yeah.
As anybody. I mean, you just have to believe that you can do it.
Yeah, this video is not to, convince you or to give you a sob story or anything like that. I just want you to know what it's done for us. How it's changed our lives. We have a daughter who's 9 months now. I just remember when she was born, holding her, I mean, she was so tiny. And to me, to be able to spend time with her the way that I have been, growing, walking, not even walking yet, but she's getting there, crawling, just, trying to talk, just everything I've been able to see. And my wife wants to experience more of that. She doesn't want to miss that much time that she's already missed away from our daughter and any future kids that we have. She wants to be able to see them any moment she can. And I know that most people, when it comes to money, they want to play it safe and they want to feel secure. So passion will not direct you, fear will. Because that fear of not paying your bills, the fear of struggle, and the fear of starting all over again, I know what it's like. I know what it's like to get started online and not wanting to spend any money, too. I've been there. I've been there wondering if this is going to be for me. Is it going to work? And now that I look at it, I'm thinking like, well, it's really not that bad to spend money. And I never wanted to spend $20, but yet I would go out before this internet business. I used to spend like $100 on jeans, when I had the money, or $120 to $150 on some shoes. And nowadays movie theaters, I mean, it costs like $30 to $45 just to get in, get some popcorn, some nachos, or whatever it is. So that's
what we like to get.
Yeah, sometimes just the cheese, right? But guys, I mean, it's an easy business to do if you're committed, and if you're willing to be trainable, coachable, if you're willing to listen to the other people who are having success. I don't know who's watching this video. I don't know what your goal is. I don't know what it is exactly that you want while you're watching this video. But I know if you're still watching this video, you either just want to hear our story, you want to know how it's changed our lives, or maybe you're looking to actually change your life. You could be rock bottom. You could just have lost your job, or your job's just not paying you enough, or you just want to live out your dreams. Guys,
we can help you.
Yeah. I'm not going to speak as if I'm making like $200,000 a week or anything like that, but I'm doing better than I was working a job that has given me the freedom and with 10 times less hours. Understand that if you want something different in life, you're going to have to do something different. Wishing or thinking about it is not going to change whatever it is that you're doing. You need to take massive action. You need to follow a proven system that will get you the results. And I know if you're watching, you're still wondering if it's real. It's absolutely real.
100%.
You're going to have to do your own due diligence, and you're going to come to the same conclusion that me and 120,000 other people came to, that this is the real deal. This community is about helping people, and we're pretty much a family here, and we want to help other people reach their ultimate success here and reach their goals. So with this, we're going to get ready to wrap the video up. We really hope this at least touched a place in your heart, whether you join or not. If you are curious on what we're referring to, Empower Network, I mean, click the links below. If you're on our blog, just get in. If you're on the YouTube, just click the link. If not, we hope that this gave you some spite of inspiration that this is more than possible. I haven't had a job in over 14 months. and it's been a blessing. It's been a blessing not living that paycheck to paycheck. And with this, I've been able to travel whenever we want. Of course, we had to work around my wife's working schedule, but now that's not going to be an issue. And the next event from Power Network will be in Denver, Colorado on July 19th. We really hope to see you there, whether you're someone else's team or whether you're part of our team. We'll see you guys at the top, and really hope you guys enjoy.
We're going to have our daughter with us, so you're going to want to see her anyway.
Yeah. We'll see you guys at the top. Take care.